Hello everyone. So welcome back to the studies. Till now what we have done, let's recall that first, that in the numerical methods we have done forward interpolation formula, backward interpolation formula, which are also known as Newton's forward interpolation formula, Newton's backward interpolation formula for equal intervals. Okay. After that we have done that if the available data is not of equal intervals, then we have few more formulas to deal with that type of data, and one of that we have already done, that was Lagrange's interpolation formula in previous lecture. So I hope you have all followed that up to there and you have practiced well and you all have understood the concept up to Lagrange's interpolation formula. Now next interpolation formula for unequal interval which we are going to study today is Newton's divided difference formula, or it is also known as Newton's general interpolation formula for unequal interval. Here you remember that we have already done two Newton's formula, Newton's backward interpolation, Newton's forward interpolation, but those are for equal intervals, and this one is Newton's divided difference formula which is for unequal intervals. So please do not get confused with Newton only. Okay, so remember, this is divided difference which is for unequal intervals, and backward and forward interpolation formulas are for equal intervals. Okay, so let's start with this. So again we are starting with available data. So here I have taken some limited number of values to make you understand the divided difference table. So let y0, y1, y2, y3, y4 are the entries corresponding to the arguments x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. Then for this Newton's divided difference formula, first we construct Newton's divided difference table. So first of all, what is the task? To understand what is divided difference table, how to construct divided difference table. So as we are doing till now, I have written the given arguments and given entries. Now I will write first divided difference. DD means divided difference. Up to now what we were doing in backward and forward, first difference, second difference. Here it is divided difference, which is defined as, so first divided difference is defined as y1 minus y0, or let's write that notation first. It is denoted by x0, x1. What I have taken? First two values, x0, x1 is enclosed with big bracket. So this is the standard notations. This is equal to y1 minus y0 divided by x1 minus x0. What is this? This is first divided difference corresponding to these values. Okay. Now let's write first divided difference for these two values. So this will be denoted by x1, x2. So corresponding to x2 is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this is first divided difference. So if you understand, if you try to relate, we are dividing, we are taking the ratio and we are dividing the difference. That is why it is known as divided difference table. Okay. Then similarly we can write, so I hope you understood, you are able to write the next difference. x2, x3 is y3 minus y2 divided by x3 minus x2. Okay. Then last one, x3, x4. This will be y4 minus y3 divided by x4 minus x3. So similarly, if some more values are given, I hope you will be able to write it. You can extend it with this pattern. So this is what we have calculated. This is first divided difference. Now up to when we have to keep on going? Till the time our table terminates or we get the constant values. That concept remains same. So now we have to calculate second divided difference. Second divided difference, now that is denoted by, here you listen carefully. Second divided difference is denoted by x0, x1, x2. These two I have taken. x0, x1, x2. x1 is already we have taken, so we have not we have written it one time only. So this is the standard notation for second divided difference, x0, x1, x2, which is equal to last two values we have to take, x1, x2 minus first two values we have to take, x0, x1 divided by, this is divided by, what we have to divide with? We have, now you see, we are dividing with which values? Argument or entries? With arguments only. So we take the extreme values here, x2 minus x0. Okay. Once again I am repeating, second divided difference is denoted by, from here you can take the clue, x0, x1, x2. I have written this. Then which is defined as, take last two values minus take first two values divided by difference of extreme values, x2 minus x0. Now how would you calculate this? You can see that you have already calculated this here. So whenever you have the question, you will be having the values. That values you can substitute here and then you can find this value. So this is the second divided difference for these two. Now we have to write for these two. x1, x2, x3. I hope is it clear that x1, x2 and x3. Now what we have to write? Last two values, x2, x3 minus x1, x2 divided by, which are the extreme values? x1 and x3. So x3 minus x1. Last minus first one. That's how you remember. Now what is the next value? If we take these two, x2, x3, x4. Then similarly x3, x4 minus x2, x3 divided by, extreme values are x4 minus x2. So this is the second difference table. Second difference column. Now similarly I have to write third difference. So let's try to write it here. Third difference. Space is less here, but if you understand, you will be able to write it. Oh, let's align this. So now for third difference, again we have to club these two. So what should I write? x0, x1, x2. x1, x2 is again overlapping, so leave this x3. So how I would write? x0, x1, x2, x3. This is third divided difference, which will be equal to, take last three values. See, we are adding 1, 1, 2. Now we have to take last three values. x1, x2, x3 minus x0, x1, x2. Listen to me and try to write. If you are not able to see it properly, what I have written, last three values, x1, x2, x3 minus x0, x1, x2 divided by, we have to divide with, again, extreme values, x3 minus x0. This is the third divided difference for these two. Similarly, we have to write for this. So write it, x1, x2, x3, x4. This is the third divided difference for these two. So take the last values, x2, x3, x4 minus x1, x2, x3 divided by extreme values, x4 minus x1. So why we are taking, see, again you can see you have already calculated these values here. Substitute these values and you will get the third difference. Then now if we club these two, that will be the fourth difference, and for this particular data it will terminate it here. So I am writing it here. You please make one more column there. That will be fourth divided difference. So fourth divided difference will be, how to write? Now club these two, x0, x1, x2, x3 and x4. So x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, which is equal to last four values. Now we have to take x1, x2, x3, x4 minus x0, x1, x2, x3 divided by extreme values again, x4 minus x0. So now you can see that we have ended up here with one value. So our table terminates here. So based on the given data, you have to keep on calculating, and whenever table terminates, you have to stop. Okay. So this is the concept of constructing divided difference table. So to apply this formula, first we have to construct the table and then we have to apply. So you just once again go through this, and then just I am giving you 1 minute to go through this, and I hope you are writing it. Please keep writing. Please pause the video here and make note of everything and note it down. Go through it again. Then you go further and see how we are writing divided difference formula. So I hope you have written and you have understood how to construct Newton's divided difference table. So once we are done with constructing the table with the given data, how to apply the formula? What is the formula to find the value of y at x? So that Newton's divided difference formula, which is also known as Newton's general interpolation formula, is defined as if y0, y1, y2 are the entries for some arguments, then we have to find the value of y at any x. Means this is the value given for which we have to find the value of y. Then using divided difference formula, y is given as. Now you understand the pattern how I am writing. It will help you to remember the formula. So we start with y0. Y is given as y0 plus. Then we write first in divided difference. What was first divided difference? x0, x1. So x0, x1. We start with first divided difference x0, x1. Okay. You from where we have got it, you can check in your divided difference table. Okay. So this, now what is the value comes here? We write x minus x0. Okay. So in this formula, how it is defined as? Start with y0 plus first difference x0, x1. Then we write the factor x minus x0. What is x? This is the value given at which we have to find y. What is x0? That is given in the data. So that is the second term. Plus, then we go to second column. Second divided difference, first value. x0, x1, x2. Okay. So here you remember that we are using only the first value in each column. We are not going in like we were using leading differences. Here also we are taking the leading divided differences. That's how you can remember it. So x0, x1, now x0, x1, x2. So what we had done here? We had taken x minus x0. That means last value we had not considered. So again we will not consider last value here. We will consider only first two. So how to write? X minus x0, x minus x1. So how we are writing? We are taking the divided difference, leaving the last value, only previous values only we are writing as the factor with the difference of x. So here we are having 3, x0, x1, x2, leave x2, x minus x0, x minus x1. So if I write third, now you tell me, you please try to write it before me and then see if you have understood it or not. x0, x1, x2, x3. This is third divided. First divided difference, second divided difference, third divided difference. So which one we have to leave here? Whenever I ask question, I am expecting you are giving me answer. So which one we have to leave? We have to leave x3. And these three we have to consider in writing the factor. So how should write? It should be written as x minus x0, x minus x1, x minus x2 plus. Now which one? Fourth divided difference. So fourth divided difference was x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. So which one we have to leave here? x4. So remaining factors will be x minus x0, x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3 plus so on. So up to which value we have to keep writing? Till the time we have divided difference values in the divided difference table. So whichever example I have just taken, In that we have calculated up to this, so I am writing up to here. Suppose you are having up to here only, you need not to write this. If you are having one more value, you have to write one more value here. So I am sure you are able to generalize this. Okay. So, and second thing, what should remember? This is the simple factor. This is not divided difference. This is divided difference in big bracket. This is simple factor which can be opened and multiplied as whatever we do with the factors. Okay. So this is the general interpolation formula or Newton's divided interpolation formula, divided difference formula. So if we know what are these values, we can substitute it here and we can solve the question. Okay. Again, for this topic, two types of question may be asked: fit the polynomial or find the value. So if question is to fit the polynomial, we don't substitute value of x. We simply expand this and we try to find out the polynomial for y in terms of x. If question is just to find the value, we substitute all the values, we calculate and we write it. So if you try to recall the previous topic, you will understand what you have to do, and anyways we will take one example and you will understand it better. So again, till here you go through it again, then now I am going to solve a numerical example which will make it more clear to you. So let's start with the numerical example. So question is, fit an interpolating polynomial using divided difference formula, or it may be written as using general interpolation formula, and hence find u2. So we for the given data, what is the data given? u10 is 355, u0 is -5, u8 is -21, u1 is -14, u4 is -125. So where u, what is u? U is the function of x. Now as we were taking y, now it is given as u. And what is x? X is 10, 0, 8, 1, 4. Okay. So let's construct the divided difference table first. So first we write the values of x and y. So instead of y, what we have to take here? U. Okay. So x is starting with 0. So when x is 0, u is -5. When x is 1, u1. So when x is 1, u is -14. Then after that 0, 1, then 4. When x is 4, u is -125. Then 8. When x is 8, u is -21. When x is 10, u is 355. Okay. Now we have to calculate first divided difference. First divided difference. Okay. What is first divided difference? I am just writing the notation. I am not writing the formula. x0, x1. Okay. So here I would suggest you to write x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. y0, y1, y2, y3, y4. Since in that general table we have taken these values, so with pencil you can write, so it will be convenient for you to understand. So what is first difference? That is y1 minus y0. So -14 -5, so it will make it +5 divided by x1 minus x0, 1 minus 0. So this is equal to 9 by 1, so -9. Similarly, x1, x2. x1, x2 is -125 minus 14. So -125 plus 14. How it is becoming plus? Since minus of minus is plus. Divided by 4 minus 1. That is 3. So if we calculate this value, this is coming as -111 by 3. This is equal to -27. Okay, is it correct? Then x2, x3. x2, x3 is -21 plus 125 divided by x3 minus x2, 8 minus 4. This is 4. So minus, not minus. Now it is 104 divided by 4. 26. Then we have to calculate x3, x4. x3, x4 is 355 plus 21 divided by 10 minus 8. So this is equal to what? 673 by 2. 188. Okay. So this is first divided difference we have calculated. You can refer the general table. Just now we have made it, and you can construct it on your own. So if you understood that general table, I would recommend here to construct this table on your own, and then you can verify the values. So we have calculated first divided difference. Now we have to calculate second divided difference, that is x0, x1, x2, which is equal to difference of these two, x1, x2 minus x0, x1. That means difference of these two. So minus 27 plus 9 divided by x2 minus x0. So it will be helpful to write it. So x2 minus x0 is 4 minus 0, which is equal to minus 18 by 4. Is it? Not come. So what is it? Oh, it is 37 here. Minus 37 plus 9. So this is 28 divided by 4, that is minus 7. So what is the second divided difference? That is minus 7. Similarly, x1, x2, x3. x1, x2, x3 we have to do x2 minus this difference minus this difference. So this is 26 plus 37 divided by x3 minus x1, that is 8 minus 1. So if we calculate, this is equal to 6 divided by 7. So this is 9. Now x2, x3, x4. So difference of these two, 188 minus 26 divided by x4 minus x2. 4. 10 minus 6. So this is 2, 6, 1 divided by 4. Is it? Check once again. 188 minus 26 divided by x4. This is x4 minus 0, 1, 2. 10 minus 4. That is, then 10 minus 4, sorry. This is, that only I just calculated and wrote it. So this is 6. 27. So this is third divided difference. Now we have to calculate fourth divided difference. So this is third divided difference. So third divided difference is x0, x1, x2, x3. This is equal to 9 minus 7. Minus of minus 7, so it makes it plus 7. Then x3 minus x0. So what is x3? 1, 2, 3. 8 minus 0. So this comes as 16 by 8, 2. Then second is x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. This is equal to this minus this. 27 minus 9 divided by x4 minus x1. 10 minus 1. So this is 18 by 9. That is again 2. So as we already know that if we are getting the same value, then this table terminates, since the next difference will become 0 automatically. So here our table has terminated. Now we have calculated this value. Now we have to substitute in the formula and we can find polynomial. So let's first find the polynomial. So we have calculated the table. Now we have to first find interpolating polynomial. So we should not substitute the value of x. We will substitute remaining values. So y is equal to y naught. What is y naught? Minus 5. Or we can say u, since we are calculating u, minus 5 plus x minus x naught, that is 0. And first difference. What is first difference? Minus 9. That is minus 9 plus x minus x naught, x minus x1, that is 1. Then second divided difference, where I am substituting in this formula, x minus x naught, x minus x1, then second divided difference here, minus 7, plus x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x4 into third divided difference, that is 2. So our table has terminated here. So I have substituted the value. Now we have to simplify this. Once you simplify, you should get the value as 2x cube minus 17x square plus 6x minus 5. So you simplify this and you verify, are you getting this value? If not, you check again or let me know in the comment section if any difference is there. Then what we have got. So but this is the method. The most important thing is to understand the method, how to fit the polynomial or how to find the interpolating polynomial. Once we have got the polynomial, then the second part is hence find u2. That means we have to find the value of u at x is equal to 2. So once you find this value, you substitute x equal to this, 2 cube minus 17, 2 square plus 6 into 2 minus 5. So if we simplify, this is 8 to the 16 minus 4. 17 4 the 68 plus 12 minus 5 minus 73 plus 28. So it is minus 45. So that is how we apply this Newton's divided difference formula to find the desired value for unequal intervals. So please make sure that you are practicing, you are writing all the notes, you are just not listening to the videos. Otherwise it is not at all going to help you. So keep practicing, solve the questions which are available. You can refer any textbook and you can take the questions and keep solving. And in the next video, we will come up with numerical integration. So for now, let's end the topic. Stay safe, keep practicing.